It's Michele Baer, and I'd like to share the story behind a song titled I Know He Is There from my Never Give Up Songs of Faith and Family CD. Now, just as background, we know in the scriptures that God often uses stories about families to teach us different principles. And I've pondered on that a lot, especially when I was working on that album, how no families are perfect, and how sometimes we look at other people and we tend to think that other people have perfect families, but nobody does. Everybody has ups and downs in lots of relationships. In fact, I think all of our relationships. And in my family, one time I had a misunderstanding with a member of my family, and I was really down about it. I was really feeling very alone. And as I remember praying about it and talking to God and saying, what should I do? I just feel so alone. And in my tears, I felt this warm feeling completely come over me. And it assured me that He was there for me. And that's how the song kind of came about. So right after I recorded the song, about 3 weeks later, I recorded it in Utah with Greg Hansen. And I had the chance to sing at the American Mothers National Convention in Virginia. So I was flying there and meeting my husband. And as I was flying in that day to go to my hotel room, I noticed my voice felt kind of scratchy, and about by 4 o'clock, it was gone. I totally had no voice. It was laryngitis. And I was kind of freaked out because I was supposed to sing a song about families to all these mothers. And then I was supposed to sing like a closing song, like a prayer, because it was non-denominational. And so I was singing the song I just produced, I Know He Is There. It was a religious song. I thought it would be perfect. So I went down in the ballroom to practice and thought maybe I could just like lip sync. And I thought, no, that's not going to work. So we went back to the hotel room, and my husband had arrived, and he gave me a blessing. And as we prayed about this evening, we said, there's so many other things that people might pray about that are more important than getting your voice back. So I kind of wasn't begging for my voice back. I just told the Lord, if it was His will that I sing to these women about families and to sing and witness about Him at the end, then please give my voice back. And I went on that faith. So the evening comes, and I'm sitting at this elevated table with dignitaries in the front, and next to the mayor of Virginia, and he leans over to me and he says, so who are you? And I said, I'm the singer. And he starts laughing. He goes, no, really, who are you? And I said, I am the singer. And he just kind of rolled his eyes like he thought I was kind of crazy. So then the time comes I'm supposed to sing, and I get up with the microphone and I start my song. It was Today I Will Rock My Baby by Janine Brady, which is another song I put on the album about families. And I looked at my husband, we kind of locked eyes, and I started singing, and it was completely nothing. It was just kind of like hoarse. And I'll tell you, I had to exert my faith. I was just like, we can do this. And then within like 3 notes, my voice was like clear as a bell. I mean, it was crazy. So I finished that song, very emotional. And I share this with all the women in this room, these women of faith from all different faiths that were mothers. And I shared with them this was a miracle that God had provided, and that He must have wanted me to share this last message with them. So then I proceeded to sing this song for them that I want to share with you today.